You've seen arrays being applied with loops because they were an organized data structure that needed to be traversed if you wanted to examine each element. Strings are a sequence of characters, so you often find loops being applied with strings as well. In this problem, given a certain string that represents a word with all lowercase letters, I want to print out to the terminal the number of vowels and the number of consonants. So the vowels would be A, E, I, O, and U, and then the consonants would be the other 21 letters. Pause the video here and give the problem a shot. Now that you've attempted the problem, what we want to do is examine each character in str. You can use any loop that you'd like, but I'll use the for loop since it allows me to type the initialization, condition, and incrementation in one line. But before I type my loop, I need to keep track of how many vowels and consonants I have. So I'm going to type int vowels equals 0 and int consonants equals 0. So to start my for loop, I'll type for int I equals 0 for my initialization, so that I start at the first letter or the leftmost index of my string. Then I is less than str dot length for my condition, meaning the for loop will continue to run until the I counter reaches the last index of the string. Also remember that the length method is one of the many string methods that gives you a description of the string. In this case, the length method gives you how many characters the string str has. Finally, type I++, which tells the computer to increase I by 1 and check the next index of the string. Then we type our 2 curly braces for our for loop code. And since we want to check each character of the string, we take advantage of another string method called char@. So we type char ltr is equal to str.char at I. And this gives us the character at the index I. Now, to count the number of vowels, we need to check whether or not the letter is a vowel. This would require an if statement. So we type if ltr equals a, or ltr equals e, or ltr equals I, or ltr equals o, or ltr equals eu. Remember that 2 equal signs is a relational operator that compares the 2 characters to see if they're equal. 2 vertical bars is also a relational operator, meaning that if one of the expressions comparing letters evaluates to true, the code between these curly braces will run. Assuming the if statement is true, we increment vowels by 1. So we type vowels ++. With consonants, I'm hoping you didn't do the same thing here, because remember that if a letter isn't a vowel, it has to be a consonant. So we type else consonants ++. And we can print our results outside the for loop by typing system.out.println vowels and system.out.println consonants. Now, if we compile and then we run our code, we'll see that we get 4 vowels and 6 consonants, which is correct. You can try more strings if you're curious, but either way, loops are important for examining strings, and you can find more problems like these on our website, codenodes.com. See you in the next video.